Don't arrest me.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Nah, I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we turn back.
You must be Sinu. I've heard
don't
a lot
really
about
care about
you.
saving
You've got
your
quite
life,
a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why.
Alright. We're gonna try this here. We can try this against her. I'm not sure how good this team is gonna work against her. It might be bad.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Oh, come on, not you. I'm trying to swap characters. Why are you not swapping characters?
With these rising flames!
Okay.
Power mix.
There we go.
Now that's more like it.
Charge!
With these rising flames!
Let the world collide!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Can we?
That's going back in the wash. Time to clean up.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now? Is it my turn?
On me!
As a dutiful maid would.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. With these rising flames!
We should get the thing here pretty soon. This is definitely more challenging with this team. Especially with her not being maxed at all. Kachina is still very much in the process. Yeah, she can do a lot of damage.
Blade is all that remains.
Leave it all to me.
Charge!
Okay. should have his burst up, yeah.
Time to clean up.
Advance!
Your punishment made manifest.
Yeah, she can do a lot of damage there. He's one that you really have to be careful of. Oh my.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. Struggle in vain.
Strike a blow. Clear the area!
Does she? Yeah, she doesn't have her shield. There we go. Maybe now I can. Oh, I can't heal anyone because she has her X thing. Shoot. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use my other team on this 100%. That is, yeah. Yeah, she is a nasty one. I see. So. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a different team for that. This team here can practically power through anything. Yeah, Chlorian doesn't care if she has a healing inhibiting thing on her. She does that herself.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn to ashes with these rising flames?
Time to testify.
Now that's more like it. Closer now.
Fire it up!
Yeah, with his shield.
With these rising flames.
Power that ended high.
Oh, there's his burst.
Is it my
Let's see
turn
if we can
now?
generate some more energy here.
Ready.
Okay.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Supporting fire!
Look
Shoot,
at
not enough energy.
trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now? Hunt them down.
Check this out!
Eyes on me!
I don't get why his thing isn't getting enough energy. He usually does.
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. Justice will
Got you covered!
with these rising flames.
Oh my goodness.
Not
Somebody
bad.
doesn't have enough energy every
Proven to be a
rotation.
worthy opponent after all. Spare your energy. Running is of little.
Oh. Okay.
Kindness has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
Fire it up! Supporting fire!
To ashes. Ready.
Yeah, the shield protects me from a lot of damage.
Time to testify. Drop your weapons.
I don't know what's up with our ping right now.
Your
Seems
punishment
to be bad.
made manifest.
Here's backup!
Eyes on me. Into the shadows. Time to finish this. Sundown is only the beginning. The
Shoot.
sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
No, she likes to do that
Struggle
thing,
in
yeah.
vain. Final warning.
Don't get too close!
Loaded. Enough.
Alright, so we've done that one. And what's the next one that we need to do? Okay. Child. Yeah. Oops. Hmm. Oh wait, yeah. I need to go to my teapot. I should be able to get one of these things here. Oh,
This realm is...
actually, I think we need more Mora too.
If you ever have...
Hey, what's up, Zoe? Thanks for the follow.
Zoe22330 says smiling face, what's up? How you doing?
Doing well. How you doing?
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
We're not going to be able to get anything up this time.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take it seriously.
Charge!
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
If he doesn't transform right as soon as I get my stuff up, would be very nice.
On me! Fall in!
And if you would stand still. Oh my goodness, yeah, it reset everything.
Let her rip!
Charge!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Fall in!
Time to clean up.
Well, that was really it. Well, I think they nerfed him, didn't they? I think they did. I don't even know why they nerfed him. Oh, come on. Let me claim it. Okay. So now... should be all the weeklies there. I think I might just go farm for some more artifacts for Kachina. We should upgrade her one artifact though to give her more health. Her artifact, like, upgradedness doesn't really matter too much right now, so much as, like, having the actual set does, because that's where the 40% boost comes from. Having them all upgraded is more of a thing that we do once we have the artifacts that we want. Talents don't really matter too much without upgraded artifacts either. Right now I'm mainly using her for the buff she provides with her artifact set. And then we're gonna kind of creep up her power level to be a sub DPS on top of it. I think we should have enough more to upgrade this one though. This is going to give her more health, which is going to help her to not just die, as she has done previously. Okay, so that gives her a little bit of crit damage and defense, which is not bad. It's mainly crit rate, crit damage, and defense that she needs. So that one's not horrible. That will help give her a little bit more health to make her a little bit tankier, despite her low level.
Look at my collection together. If something catches your Ad Astra.
Oh yeah. Okay, craft one of those. Okay, let's go artifact hunting here. Because with her, her artifacts are a very large portion of her kit. Kind of even more so than her talents, even, honestly. Her talents are mostly just for her sub DPS-ness. Which, I mean, she does get pretty decent, yeah.
Let my name echo in song.
Advance! Press the advance! Come on!
Oh, come on, let me swap characters, would you?
Fall in!
As a dutiful maid would. Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Shazam!
No, not really. I've been doing it for a while.
Zoe22330 says, are you on streaming?
Time to clean up.
No, I've been doing it for a while.
Advance!
But yeah. Okay. Then what do we get here? Attack and attack. Not really what we would have wanted for Kachina. It's part of artifact farming though, unfortunately. Okay. I think now I might just continue with the quest here. No, thank you. You read the chat rules or
says,
anything?
I specialize in designing 2D/3D models, PNG models, logos, banners, overlays, screens, etc.
This is
If you're
the spot.
interested.
Yep, read the chat rules, read the about section. No advertising, please. If you can't respect that, go away.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Oh, so he's a mama boy.
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Music sounds really cool here, at least on these headphones. I mean, yeah, they're expensive enough.
Oh
So.
well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising
We'll
phlogiston
beat it out
aphids
of
for a
him.
long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
No.
Here, give me your hand.
Oh, she's holding our hand. Ooh. Yes, please. No, she needs to hold our hand. That's not good enough.
How about now?
No, I just still don't see anything. Even if you see something, just say you don't see. No, we don't see anything. You need to hold our hand. Maybe make out with us. Maybe then we'll see it.
Zoe22330 says, I can DM you my portfolio on Discord. Can you drop your Discord tag? I can show you my work, Red Heart.
No, I told you no advertising. Obviously, you don't want to listen, so. Yep.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
We might need this for more than just a short time, though. So, yeah, you might need to make out with the traveler, you know. She might just have to do what she's got to do, you know.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
No. You don't
When
say.
I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Deep and confusing stuff.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough?
Oh my.
I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now...
Oh my goodness,
or
she is too.
perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Yeah, she's worried about other people's impression. Yeah, you need to not give a flying frick about what other people think about you. That's the only way you're gonna get anywhere in life. Can't tell what other people think about you. You have to not give a crap. Something called confidence.
What's that? See Lolly's voice?
You don't need someone to tell you that you're doing good. You can know you're doing good without someone telling you that. If someone tells you something different, just say, screw them. Stop looking for everyone's approval. It doesn't matter. Generally, their opinion of you doesn't matter in the first place.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Nah, usually you'll find if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
The music is very atmospheric. These headphones always amaze me.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
No.
Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
No, what would cause you to say that, Detective Paimon? I don't see any evidence of such a thing.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
I don't see anything. I think
This is
it's
a
wearing
distress
off.
signal for the masters of the
You need
Nightwind.
to. I think you need to hold my
Only
hand
someone
this
from
time.
our
It
tribe
wears
would
off too
recognize
fast
it.
otherwise.
So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No,
Yeah, you can.
I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Oh. Hopefully that is the correct link. Yes, I think it is. Okay. Oh my goodness, this fly. Where did you even come from?
Let's go, Twirly!
What is this? Oh, they want us to transform. Where's Mr. Transformy? We need a transform thing before we can do this. Yeah, I don't even see a transformy guy around here. How do you expect us to do this without a transforming guy? Doesn't even make sense. Kachina's a lot of fun.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
You can smell elements
Told us
now?
that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
How can she see and smell so many different things? She's weird.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Conceited
There
much,
signs
are
of
we?
a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
No, sucks to get caught by the Fatui, I suppose.
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
I know, such an
And out she
inconvenience.
goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Wait, we can hear her mind now? We're mind readers?
Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
Wait. Oh my goodness, so this entire time we've been hearing what's going on in her head, but she's not heard what is going on in ours. Oh my goodness.
She did say that she was
What
quite
an
adept
invasion
at
of
this
privacy.
spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh,
Oh my
maybe we're a
goodness, where
special
did this
case
fly
and can
even
hear
come
her thoughts
from?
as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really lively in her world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
What was Paimon's first impression of her? What even is down there? I don't know.
Let's go, Twirly! Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find
Paimon
anything
sees
up ahead.
nothing. Yeah. This stupid fly.
Did you find something?
No, totally not, no. Found traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here.
You don't say.
That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So he flew off?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Who dat? Who's stalking us? Who's stalking us? The Night Kingdom? How did I get here? I think we're
I'm
gonna
very
find
sorry,
that out.
but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
That doesn't make it less creepy.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Okay, so why are you almost filling me up? This is weird. What does that mean? Have you escaped from the Fatui's custody?
The Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
That's interesting.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Well, we can tell Paimon then. I'm sure she won't cause any conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
It's very odd that they're not trying to harm the traveler. I mean, they were definitely trying to harm the Pyro Archon, so they don't seem like the trustworthy sort. I mean, we can tell Paimon. It's not like she's going to cause trouble. My soul was forcibly removed from my body just now. That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground!
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Ah.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Oh
Sound
my.
alert says Medellin_YT play just do it for 0 bits.
Hello. How goes it? I could just share everything with Paimon and sit lolly right now, but that'd mean giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either. The Fatui are masters of the night wind.
Medellin_YT says hee.
What are you up to? I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. St. Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
Medellin_YT says okie okie.
Okie. The soundboard is quite fun to mess with. This is why I have it on there.
A seasoned traveler must
I
know the
have
importance
some
of not
very
pushing
great ones
yourself
if I do
beyond your
say so
limit.
myself.
If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
I think the traveler, I think the vision thing that you gave to the traveler is wearing off. I think the traveler needs you to hold his hand some more. Yeah. I think that's exactly what's wrong here.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by.
Medellin_YT says seems like it.
I'm so sorry, I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all.
I think it's more like a bowling ball and chain. It's more like a chain and ball around my ankle.
But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
I think I can think of other ways that the traveler can make it up to you. Can we break this thing?
Sound alert says Medellin_YT play Titanic flute for 0 bits.
They're pretty tough.
Look over there.
I'd have to use Ganyu's arrow, I think.
I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's
Yeah.
Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
No, I don't think so. He doesn't look like he's restrained at all.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
See, he's not captured.
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Yeah. Before he has to do something
Okay,
drastic.
Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Medellin_YT says no caps, you look like Mr. Beast old version XD.
Do I? She's violent.
Medellin_YT says just with big hairs.
I have heard this before that people say that I look like Mr. Beast. I can kind of see it. Yeah, I can kind of see it.
On my count. 3, 2, 1!
Kicking butts has commenced.
Still trying to resist? You've got
They
no
would
idea
never.
who you're up against.
steady as stone. As a good knight should.
Oh my. I think she should still have the... Yeah, it looks like she does still have the defense buff. Okay.
Time to shine. Clear the area.
Good charge! Everyone on me!
Leave it up to me.
Is this the last guy? I think it is. I feel like it is. Is it? No, it's not.
I'll catch up.
Are there more? I think that's it.
Medeline_YT says me.
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Oh no, now I'm a grandpa. Interesting.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
I mean, the Traveler's probably old enough. Let me see. How old exactly is the Traveler? I don't think we have an exact number. How old is the Traveler? At least 500 years old. So yeah, calling him Gramps is probably pretty accurate. Probably pretty accurate.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
For all we know, Paimon is about the same age as the Traveler, so...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is
These
he?
are all
Don't
probably
tell Paimon he's one
old
of those
people here.
who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he talks definitely has changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and he even said it would be for Seatlolly's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunts. So you treat everyone like they're your gramps and grannies.
Exactly.
Oh my.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I
Granny
told you
Paimon now.
100 times since you were a
Granny
kid?
emergency food.
Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them.
Yeah.
I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just
seems
lucky
like you
we
can.
got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
She's gonna kill you herself. So there's not gonna be any next time.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay. Now answer me honestly.
That seems like that could
Were
be bad.
you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think?
Probably.
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Even
next time
if
she'll
the
do that.
truth that you see will soon manifest into reality. There is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
Panic,
I'm
Paimon!
sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Why are we cleaning this
Auroron,
place up? I
you
thought
better
this was
remember
just
this
the
lesson
enemy
well
camp.
and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the
Medelline
city, come to the
_YT says
speaker's
damn nice
chamber
as
with
well.
me.
What do you mean?
To explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Do I have eyes like Mr. Beast, supposedly?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Grovel.
Recite the 3 warnings.
No grovel.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
Yeah, grovel.
How exactly did the masters raise
Medelline
this guy?
_YT says NGL was here to ask if you accept offers from designers or not, but already read your rules, so no worries.
Thank you for reading the rules. Some people don't. How did I catch you off guard? You return to the city, and Lolly brings you to the speaker's chamber, where you recount everything that happened to Auroron.
I see.
Medelline _YT says I seems like
came to the
MR best
captain's
eyes as well
rescue
XD.
because he promised to help
Interesting.
him in exchange for Seat Lolly's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Yes.
Technically, yes. But if Miss Seat Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure.
No, don't
I'd
release
be
him from
happy to
custody.
do
Keep
that.
him in custody.
I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
Do it.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
You won't?
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my
She
back,
better
I
not
scratch
fail.
yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Your granny is going to find you a place to stay. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Yeah. So he is putting on an act, I suppose? I'm not sure. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Seat Lolly's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Oh, Paimon, one track mind, Mora and Grub. Well, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it, Traveler?
You pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw earlier. Shout, Paimon, that's great. That's why we pulled you aside.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right.
He's a very convincing actor, that's for sure.
Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
What would I do without Paimon to make these decisions for me? I don't know what we would ever do. You'd be so helpless without Paimon's direction. Oh, the next day. Okay. That's a long time to wait.
Let's go, Twirly!
Oh, the
Paimon
music
doesn't
says this
see
is a
anyone.
dangerous
Oh,
place.
please don't let this be a trap.
You jinxed it, Paimon. Thanks a lot. She just jinxed it, didn't she?
What was that?
It's a monster.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, see, it's a monster.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Ugh, and what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Yeah,
well,
Granny Paimon.
I could.
I mean, she's probably somewhere around the same age as the Traveler. In all likelihood.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
Probably.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
And I'd probably
An
trust her
emergency
plan more than
Yes.
whatever he comes up with.
A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
So we're gonna execute this backup plan just right off the bat. That's very risky and costly. How does that make sense?
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
We don't even know this plan yet.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
What is it?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
Granny's here and she's got a bad attitude.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh,
We don't even
here
know what
we
their
go
plan
again.
is.
Cat got your tongue, huh?
We
You
should have
really
at
think
least
you can
heard
avoid
the
a scolding
plan.
just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly?
He's gonna use
Please,
torture
calm down.
tools.
We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Our conversation with the captain was interrupted. The most crucial moment, but if Auroron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Well, that doesn't restore our fire thing? Shoot. Oh, that's interesting.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Looks like Auron has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
Yeah, break his legs. Beat him into submission. Make him tell you everything. Torture it out of him. Beating again is so out of cards right now, so it might be faster just to approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said, and also, we don't really know anything of the captain's plans. I can tell Auroron's stubbornness has hurt Silali deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Auroron's duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
I should go make myself some food and take my vitamins here, actually. I think I'll put it on, be right back here for a bit. So I will be back in a minute. So if you need to go eat something, drink some water, now is a good time to do that.
You did pretty good to have lasted this long.
Oh, the fish used to jump onto my boat. Prescott's and their finance fiends snapped up harbor rights.
Dang Prescott's driving me out of my fishing grounds. Man, they missed out on such a good opportunity to make him Australian. Why would they not make him Australian? It's a shame.
My arrival as well. An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
Now that sounds like Emma. That sounds 100% like Emma. If you ever need ether tanks, and they're at your disposal, there's just one problem. You'd need the form's approval to set foot on the Isle of Harm. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that's a lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with their procedural motions. You may be rest assured that my backside is immaculate. Don't you arrest me.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we turn back.
You must be Sinu. I've heard a lot
really care about saving
You've got
your
quite
life,
a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so?
Corrupt?
Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
You can try.
Happy to oblige.
Nowhere to run!
Steady us, protect us.
No, my sword! The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks!
Lucky today.
Time for a light show! Leave it all to me. Let the show begin. Rain cutter! No, my sword! Fire hazard!
You want this?
Ugh! This doesn't change anything!
Still
You're
got
in
the
over your
moves.
head, Sino! There will be others coming for you! You'll regret it!
I forgot the part where that's my problem.
Let's get out of here!
Stings, doesn't it?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap.
Like that would matter. The gender shed is on it. You freaking femboys of legend.
I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on! There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes! Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Round 3. Item. Hagoita. Does this mean that the item we have to find in the 3rd round is a Hagoita?
The Shrine Maiden
I
appears to be
mean,
urging us to
either
finish the 3rd
Hagoita
round
or
of the
a
Test of
dead
Courage.
body.
Where did she go?
I have no idea where someone's body would be. Why there would be a body. Definitely wouldn't be because of something that I did.
Wait, Eula, did you just pay for my portion too? I was supposed to pay for mine separately. I'm not an official member of the reconnaissance company.
If you want to get official about it, then fine. It's officially my treat. There, now stop worrying.
Yes, Amber is officially Eula's treat. That looks like a very naughty position.
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see.
Restreambot says YouTube. Wins an NGOU, why so close?
Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up.
I think she wants you to try other means of persuasion there, Roper.
You're the very first person to pique my interest like this.
Yeah, I think she definitely does.
Have great potential.
I think she definitely wants you to try other methods of persuasion on her.
Okay, so you're not
Yeah, she's
small
definitely
talk.
asking for
I'll
it.
keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all.
Restreambot says YouTube. Wins an NGO, okay. I remember this with male rover and it looks way worse the more I look at it.
Yeah.
Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world.
This looks so
what it
wrong.
says
Her
in the
whole
rules, at least.
position is just, oh my.
Our plans. What is it again? Oh, to recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in?
She's not in yet.
I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have
Restreambot
fun
says YouTube.
while we can?
Wins an NGO, she AHS, her legs
stop
crossed.
At nothing for more power. Take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure.
Yeah, she's definitely wanting other means of persuasion right now.
Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and we'll make you the most special seed among them all.
That sounds very wrong.
Is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge
Restreambot
the
says
sweetness of my
wins an
labor
NGO, at
all
least it isn't
by
scarred with his silver
myself.
sticking out.
Yeah.
Restreambot says YouTube. Wins an
I
NGO
like how
seed.
cold you
Yeah.
sound. You're tempting me to push your buttons a bit more. Relax,
Oh my.
relax. I'll behave for the time being. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you. I think.
Yeah, she's definitely wanting some extracurricular activities to be going on right now.
That tried to get in your way.
Restreambot says YouTube.
Don't
Wins an
mention
NGO,
me
I
in the
gladly volunteer.
Fraccidus in the same sentence.
I think any of us would
couldn't
gladly
care less about their
volunteer.
petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're mine, and I don't like sharing.
Yeah, she's definitely
Just a couple
thinking of
tricks and I
Rover in
have
a
those
very...
fools flapping around like headless chickens.
Yeah.
What a boring crowd.
Yeah, she's definitely thinking of Rover in a very sus way.
Whoa! Don't tell me you haven't noticed.
Oh, I've noticed.
Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraccidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn.
So, basically, she likes to watch.
Restreambot says YouTube. Wins an NGO, make sure to not consent kids.
What are you saying? It's more interesting when you don't... Oh, man.
Nothing in particular. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it.
but I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed.
I'm sure that I
very
am,
sure.
yes. Yes.
I can feel something oddly familiar about you.
Restreambot says YouTube. Winston NGO Onat, I don't remember us being tied up by her.
Oh.
Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. That was fast.
Yeah, I can see things getting a lot more sus if she uses those tentacles of hers a lot more next time. Things could get very sus very quickly.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen?
Restreambot says YouTube. Winston NGO, she wants to tentacle us.
Oh yeah, next time I feel like our next encounter with us, things are gonna get a lot more yeah, a lot more intense, a lot more quickly. I met a weird woman. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Not a friend or foe. Are you hurt?
I'm not sure if I would identify her as either a friend or a foe. She's more of a
Phew. At least you're safe.
Yeah, I don't think she means us any harm.
Judith had noticed a guy acting suspicious. I think she's keeping an eye on him. Sure. We are in the shopping district. See you then.
Oh man, it's so sus.
Restreambot
Oh
says
man.
YouTube. Winston NGO, if she gets in, hope there is lubricant so you don't get friction.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get the lube ready for the next encounter. I think that's the worst that we have to worry about with her is just, you know, make sure that we have lube. That's, I think if we do that, we'll have prepared for the worst.
Celia!
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I have grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes. I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, I'm sure she was more than happy to do it. All the work, all of the wine tasting. I'm sure she was more than happy.
It was no problem at all.
No problem
Just
at
my
all.
duty as a maid of Favonius.
It was her duty. It was her duty to get drunk for 4 days in a row. It was her freaking duty, Paimon.
The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
It was a duty and it was an honor. She did her duty admirably in the face of serious adversity. She trumped through somehow. The hangovers and the drunkenness, it was all part of her duty.
Noelle, your eyes are sparkling. But Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Shh, we don't talk about that, Paimon. Shh.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved.
Yes,
Thankfully,
that's true.
I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab.
Oh, so you had your drinking buddy. That's why you're both here.
Oh
Yes, you've been found out, Sucrose.
no! What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported recently.
It's okay. What you were doing, it was part of an honorable mission given to Noelle. Couldn't be helped. You had more important things to do with Noelle.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab this whole time.
I've been in the lab drinking away this entire time, man. I don't know how they would have forgot it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly. Carry on, Noelle.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable suggestions.
Your faces are still flushed red from all the drinking.
Please, you don't need to go out of your way to compliment me. Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole situation.
Oh, okay.
I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates, in my opinion. What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sensetia sample from near Cider Lake as a basis, with a view to improving it. Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify the sweetness, then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
Well, drunk too, man. She's got quite the focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment me. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Sensetia, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing. And the size and color are both optimal too.
Much wine testing. So much testing. Now we need to go find something else to test together.
Noelle shortened the name to Quadruple Sweetness Sensetia. Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor.
Oh, we want to taste just a little bit.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it?
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste and how do you cook it? The look on Paimon's face. We have found Emma.
Allow me to speak frankly.
This is her true
You will
form.
not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journeying homes, converging at the base of
Never
this
expected
castle.
to see Emma here.
Head to the bottom of the high wall. Forge on through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed.
Oh, she gives me the banner. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peg. Happy birthday to you. Happy now.
Oh boy. You got this guy again.
What? Another guy?
Yeah.
Happy now.
Once upon a time. Long ago, humans rejected Melazines, and Melazines feared humans. There was one Melazine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And
Alright, we are back.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
all right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Don't let Paimon fool you. She's always thinking about food. Oh no.
How did this become Paimon'sville? See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. Alright. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, sweet Lolly. Paimon will take care of it.
I was just
Hey,
joking.
come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora!
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Let's go, Twirly!
I think it might be faster from here, actually. Yeah. I don't know if I've been in this place before.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali.
No.
She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Oh man.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
This fly.
Seat Lolly? Seat
Lolly? Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lolly? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it. And then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
That's a little bit better. I guess I'm a new kid.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Well, she drunk herself into a stupor.
Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Seat Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
I need to take some of the food. It's too bad that there's no auto-eat function, honestly. I wish there was.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Yeah, that means that you need to leave.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
Yeah, you're just a normie like Paimon.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh,
how exactly
not
has she
to
lived so
brag or
long?
anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Is she a new Flower
Yes,
Star
but
character?
Auroran's a special
I'm sure
case.
she is.
Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret.
Believe that it didn't work?
I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Oh, I know some ways that you can thank the traveler.
Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Paimon's sleepy.
Let's go, Twirly!
Oh wait, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, that's why. Oh. I'm getting called just a second.
You did pretty good to have lasted this long.
Oh, the fish used to jump onto my boat. Prescott's and their finance fiends snapped up harbor rights.
Dang Prescott's driving me out of my fishing grounds. Man, they missed out on such a good opportunity to make him Australian. Why would they not make him Australian? It's a shame.
My arrival as well. An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
Now that sounds like Emma. That sounds 100% like Emma. If you ever need ether tanks, and they're at your disposal, there's just one problem. You'd need the form's approval to set foot on the Isle of Harm. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that's a lot. Can't wipe their asses unless it's in accordance with their procedural motions. You may be rest assured that my backside is immaculate. Don't arrest me.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Nah, I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we
You
turn
must
back.
be Sinu. I've
We
heard a
don't
lot
really
about
care
you.
about saving
You've got
your
quite a
life, though.
reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so?
Corrupt?
Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
You can try.
Happy to oblige.
Nowhere to run!
Steady us! Protect us!
No, my sword!
The field is lit!
Here come the fireworks!
Hockey today.
Time for a light show!
The show Rain Cutter! No, my sword!
Fire hazard!
You won this one. Ugh! This doesn't change anything!
Still
You're
got
in
the
over your
moves.
head, Sino! There will be others coming for you! You'll regret it!
I forgot the part where that's my problem.
Let's get out of here!
Stings, doesn't it?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap.
Like that would matter. The agenda shed is on it. You freaking femboys of legend.
I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Round 3, item, Hagoita. Does this mean that the item we have to find in the 3rd round is a Hagoita?
The Shrine Maiden
I
appears to be
mean,
urging us to
either
finish the 3rd
Hagoita
round
or
of the
a
Test of
dead
Courage.
body.
Where did she go?
I have no idea where someone's body would be. Why there would be a body. Definitely wouldn't be because of something that I did.
Wait, Eula, did you just pay for my portion too? I was supposed to pay for mine separately. I'm not an official member of the reconnaissance company.
If you want to get official about it, then fine. It's officially my treat. There, now stop worrying.
Oh, thanks to Eula and Amber, we made a whole day's worth of Mora in one fell swoop!
Yes, Amber's officially Eula's treat. Alright, we back. Oh man. This fly. I don't even know how it got in here. Doesn't even make sense. I haven't even had the window open or anything. This fly. My goodness.
Why is it so noisy outside? Paimon still half asleep. Well, what's going on.
What sounds do they supposedly hear?
Ah, you're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. I never forget a promise to a friend. Thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
Makes me very curious what exactly the Fatui are
She left in
up
a
to.
hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished. That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that
I don't even
bodybuilding for
know
nothing.
where it came
Let's part
from.
ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Can't wait for her banner to come out.
It's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm
Yeah,
very
why is that all
interested
of a
in your
sudden?
recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story.
Oh my goodness,
I will
this
answer you
fly.
honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process.
This freaking fly.
Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie.
So why does he just
Seems
come
like our
out
only
and
path
fight
forward is to track him
her?
down, so he can answer that question for us.
Yeah, is he actually gonna be helpful?
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
Oh.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened, that's just a bonus. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but Given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Or could she?
No need to worry about me.
Freaking fly. It's so annoying. I should honestly probably go raid someone and get a little bit of sleep because I'm feeling quite tired before I head off to work. Yeah, let's go see if we can find someone to raid. Core Keeper, what game is this? Yeah, let's see. This person's name is almost the same as Chica Ito's. Interesting. Alright, we will raid. I'm not sure if she's gone right now or what's going on.